Okay, so now we're going to work on the Reggio Emilia, the Calatrava building. This one's a little bit more complex. So we'll take a look at how I built an approximation of this guy. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize this, and we are in a Revit conceptual mass right now. And I'll go ahead and change my background to white. Okay. Now, I'm going to build one and then I'll stop it and build another and show you how it works. So what I do is I come in and I select this center plane, make sure it is set as the current plane. Take a point and place it on that plane, making sure that place on plane is selected. And I'll just go ahead and place another point over here as well. Now once I have those points there, I pick both of them and I tell them to show their reference planes always. So now I can see those reference planes. Now what I want to do is I want to come in and I want to create a few dimensions. So I'm going to dimension from that center plane on the points to the center plane and equal those out, and then I'm going to pick the plane again and the plane again and give that a parameter dimension so I can control how far apart they are. So add parameter. Oops, I've already got one in here, but I could have added it. I'll just name it width and click OK. Alright, and then I'll come in, and what I want to do is I want to control how far off the ground they are as well. So I'll go create a line dimension. I'll pick that center. I'll pick that. Click there. Do the same thing over here. And pick these guys and add a parameter. And we'll name this height. Okay, click OK. So now I can come in and adjust that height. So we'll just set it down to 40 feet. Apply. So now we've got a little rig that controls where these points are. The next thing I want to do is I want to come in and put a line on this point and host it. And I want it to go out this way. So I'm going to tab select until I pick that plane. You can make sure it's set by going to set plane. Go to reference line. Make sure that draw and work plane is selected and 3D snapping is not. Pick on that point and just draw with the blue alignment line out. We'll pick that, make that line dimension permanent, move it up. And then I'm going to make a copy of that line down. Okay, so now I've got two lines. I'm going to create another dimension that goes from there, or actually that goes from there to there. And that's going to be my amplitude. And I already have one for amplitude that I created earlier, so I'll just place that on there. Let's go amplitude, right, so you can see it changes. Now, I also want to put a parameter on these lines so they stay the same size. So I'll pick both of them, and I have a line length of 150 feet, so now those lines will always, I can control the length of those lines. Now what I want to do is I want to come in and divide these and put in the sinusoidal curve, so I'll do that next.